What are we up to today? Let me show you. This is our garage. No judging, okay? This house has no storage. Okay. This garage has been our storage unit since we've lived here. It's a wreck, okay? I get it. But I want to show you the plans for this garage. Okay, so this is just a one-car garage off the back of our house. Most people don't even know we have a garage. It doesn't work. The door's busted. It's never worked, not since we've moved in here. So the whole plan for this garage was to close it in and make living space. That's been the plan since we moved in. Anyway, so originally my idea was that we were going to use it and make it into a family room. The plan has changed and it's actually going to be dining space instead. And last year I was debating, do we do a kitchen addition or do we do the dining room and close all this in? So the plan is to close in the garage door, make some French doors out into like a patio space. Eventually we have big dreams to add like a 3 or 4 car garage that's detached from the house. So someday. Temporarily we're hoping to make a shop, like basically a fancy shed, so that Jared can have space for all of his tools and a little space to work on projects and stuff. But anyway, that's not going to happen. We probably won't be able to get to it this year, maybe next year, I don't know. But my whole point into showing you this crazy, messy, packed full of stuff garage is that Jared is getting to my project I've been begging for quite a while. So I do hair. Well, I have done hair. I've been doing hair since 2004. I went to beauty school in 2004 and I worked in a salon for I'll flip it on me so you can see me instead of my junk. I worked in a salon for about 4 years after I graduated from beauty school. And then we put a salon in my house, and I did hair out of my house for, I think it was like 9 years, until 2018 when we decided to move. And so shut down my in-home salon, and I was just overwhelmed with babies and kiddos, and kind of quit in a big dramatic way because I was like, feeling so overwhelmed that I felt like, oh, I'm never going to want to do hair ever again. Like, it was just, I was just really overwhelmed at the time. So now 5 years later, and my mind's starting to go, oh, my kids are slowly starting school and getting out of here, and my last baby, she's going to be 2 this year, and so in a few years she'll be going to elementary, and I got to figure out what to do with myself. Now, I don't want to do hair. Like, that's not the job that I want the rest of my life. That's not my passion. But I'm going to be arrogant here. I'm a good hairdresser. Like, I'm good at it. And so to like throw that skill out the window is, I think, not a good thing to do. So the plan is to just put my sink and salon back together in this corner, and I'll do hair a little bit, probably just like a few cuts here and there. I'm never going to do it and run it as a business. Like, it's just not something that I really want to do. So, but Jared's finally, I begged him enough, he's finally getting to putting my sink back in. So the plan is, with this space, we're gonna do dining space, and it can be a big, nice dining space. And then over here, we're gonna do just like a storage room in this corner. And then over here, we have lots of room and enough room for my salon to go back in. So we're going to do salon, storage space, and a dining room in this garage. And it's plenty big for all of those things. So that's the plan, eventually, to close in the garage and do all of that stuff with it. So let me show you. He's putting a sink in over here, or trying to figure out how to put a sink in. So my sink's going to be in this corner. Sink, my sink chair, and then my dryer. I'm not sure where that's going to go yet. And then over on this end is where my hair station's going to be. So we're going to close that whole space in eventually. I'm not sure how long it will take. But moving forward a little bit, I really need my sink because I still like cut my kids' hair. I still cut like my family's hair every once in a while. And so it's just going to be really nice to get my salon sink put back in. Look at this old thing. I bought this old sink from a coworker when I worked at the salon. And it's this old brown 70s retro sink, but I love it. It's made out of ceramic, and it's just a really nice sink. Anyway, can you see the potential? Poor Jared, he's cutting holes in our wall and trying to figure out how to get plumbing to go in under the house right here. But I begged him enough, and we're out of big projects because we did the kitchen and we're out of money. So trying to work on just projects that we don't have to spend a bunch of money on this year. Anyway, my husband's awesome. Hopefully I'll have a working salon sink in the next week or so. Anyways, like I said, not going to be doing hair full time, not even going to be running it as a business. Just, I want to be able to cut people's hair when I can see a friend's in need, you know, like, your haircut sucks, let me fix it. Anyway, that's the plan.